Hi Chase, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps. I am here to do your video evaluation on your hitting. So let's get started, buddy. I'm going to watch a swing here. Okay, good. Well, let's talk about your setup, okay? What you do with your hands and your feet at the setup. Okay, let's see how far you stride. Okay, so you get to a pretty athletic position, so I was going to say maybe we could widen your stance up, but you stride to the appropriate length, so you're okay there. So setup's pretty good. We got to make sure when we land, Chase, that we are landing with our feet parallel. I can't tell which angle the pitcher's throwing it from, so from this video, but just make sure that you're stepping straight, okay, and that you're landing with your foot, your front foot. Let's see where you are here. Click, click, click. Okay, your front foot is perfect, closed. Okay, we want to make sure that when we land, that front foot's closed like that. We do not want it getting, like this, opened up. That's no good. So as long as you're landing straight and it's closed, you're in good shape, okay? So let's watch your bat path a little bit, okay? We're going to watch the route you take from point A, which is your starting position, to point B, which is where the ball you make contact with the baseball. Okay, so not too bad, okay? We got to make sure, Chase, that we are on a downward angle to start with our descent down to the contact zone, kind of like an airplane at landing at an airport. They don't just come in and drop to the ground, right? They gradually come in and they descend upon the runway and flatten out and they land, right? Kind of the same thing. It's a great analogy for hitting. We start with our hands up high, and as the ball comes towards us, we start to lower our hands and take them to the baseball. And as we do that, we slowly get down to the contact area, which would be between about here and here. In this area, we want the bat to be flat. So we want the swing to look like this. This is kind of the swing plane. We want to come like this. We start down and then we flatten out through the contact area. Okay. Let's watch your swing again here. Okay, right now your hands are quite a bit above your barrel. We want to make sure that barrel's going first a little bit here. Don't get your hands sucked in too far. From a contact position, okay, and I can't capture it right at contact. There's right before. It looks like you have a really good feel for what to do with that back leg. I mean, this is pretty good here. That's pretty good. Okay, and if you got that front foot closed, like it appears on the video here, then you understand our goals as hitters is to drive that back knee down with unbelievable force, everything you can put into it, and to push it, so to speak, against something. And in the instance of hitting, we're pushing that thing against our front foot. Okay, not literally where you're going to go down and touch it, but the force of the action, you're driving that knee towards a pitcher and down towards your front foot. And what that does, Chase, is causes resistance. Okay, and that resistance creates energy throughout your body. And that energy rises up and goes up through your core and then through your hands, and then you deliver that smack to the baseball based on how much resistance you can derive in your lower half. So you do a really good job there with your lower half. let's let that. Your finish is pretty good. We'll stop here again. I'd just like to see right now, buddy, that bat more. Whoops, that bat. Come on, machine work. It should be more like this right now. Okay, in that area. Does that make sense? And then when you start your move, okay, your hands kind of go forward and down. Okay, like this. And your bat kind of just starts to come down as your hands drop down to the baseball. And that bat starts to get to the point where it's going to get level back in here and then through the strike zone. Boom. Okay. So we watch your hands here, and it seems like you're taking that knob to the baseball. Okay, and that's, you see how your front arm is, buddy? How that front arm is bent right there? I know some pro instructors say, oh, he's got a chicken wing there. He's got a chicken wing. Got to get that chicken wing fixed. Okay, that arm should be perfectly straight at this point of your swing. Okay, and what happens here when you bow that front arm like that, we have a tendency to want to lift the ball in the air. And that's not where we want to go. We want to hit line drives. Head high line drives through the middle of the diamond is our ultimate goal. But I like your finish. I like where your hands go. You're a nice high finish. That's good. But to be more consistent, okay, to be more consistent, you're going to want to get that bat up a little bit, okay, that bat up, and then make sure that you're gradually bringing that bat down to level, and that you're level all the way through that contact zone. And then the key to all that is doing stuff that's repeatable. Make sure you're lined up in the batter's box the same way every single time. Your feet are the same distance apart, and that you stride to the same spot. The simpler the swing, the simpler the mechanics for your swing, the better off you're going to be. Okay? Okay, Chase, thanks again, buddy, for coming to ABC Baseball Camps. We'll see you next year. Bye-bye.